Oh man. It's mosquitoes out here like a motherfucker. Fuck behind that. I'll be charging now. Boom, boom. Shit, fuck behind me and shit. It's got air shit. Said, what up, YouTube? It's one of them rainy days out here, man. I wish it could stay like this weather, but don't be all rainy. Because I'm going to need the weather to be a little nice. At least while I'm out. I'm going to need the weather to be a little nice on your boy. Man. Like I'm going to have to get it. 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 I'm going to go this way. YouTube. No dog, boy. No dogs and shit. Hey, how you doing?
Love you guys.
Shit, what up, YouTube? On the rainy days, bro, I have to bring an umbrella outside. Who on here? Yup, what's popping, YouTube? What is popping? For a couple minutes. I said this is gonna be a quick ass live. I don't got much to say right now. Just wanna come on, get a few watch time hours. See who might be on here. Haven't had too many of my mods pop up in here in my lives lately. What the fuck's up with that, YouTube? You know what I mean? Haven't had a lot of mods pop up in here. Got a few mods that pop up in and out of my chat. It is what it is, YouTube. Like I said, you can only try on this platform. So all you can do is try. Hold on fast, YouTube. Look at the mother phone. Nice. What's up with it? What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? I'm coolin'. What's up with it, up? Hit that like button, tap in for a hot second. Try to hit my shit up. I'm trying to see if let's see what's going on with this any thing I want to see. Oh yeah, 50 Cent. Everybody hit that like button. 50 Cent is bringing back the old Reeboks, y'all. Remember the old Reeboks they used to have back in the day, 50 Cent? The old Reeboks is coming back, y'all. The old G Unit Reebok sneakers is coming back, y'all. Who remember this? Who remember the Reeboks, y'all? Who remember the old G Unit Reeboks, y'all? The old G Unit Reeboks is coming back, y'all. Coming back to Reebok. When the last time anybody even wore Reeboks? Like I haven't wore Reeboks in years. I never had the G Unit sneakers, but I haven't wore Reeboks since I've been a kid. Since I was probably like a preteen, I haven't wore Reeboks. You know what I mean? Everybody's into Nike now and then Puma because the basketball players and shit like that. But other than that, I haven't wore Reebok in the mail for my volume might be down. I haven't wore Reebok in a long time, but 50 Cent is bringing back. Donate $2 to who? I don't need $2. They sell them at Walmart. They sell what? Reeboks at Walmart? Hell nah. Reeboks is still a big name brand. They don't sell no Reeboks in no. I never seen. You said Kmart. I haven't been Kmart. I'm in Florida. I don't even think they got a Kmart. I got Walmart. I haven't been. Kmart still exists. I thought Kmart ran out of business. I haven't heard of it. What city you from? Because I haven't heard of Kmart in years. Like I know where I'm from, Jersey and shit. The only Kmart's got discontinued. This shit got bought out. They lost business. So I don't. Australia. Oh. We don't really got Kmart's in America no more. Kmart got bought out, or they lost too much business or some shit like that. Just like Payless. Um, and if you don't know what Payless is, it used to be a cheap shoe store where you could buy shoes and sneakers for very low. And Payless was a legit store. A lot of people used to hate on Payless. I ain't really like they sneakers, but they shoes and boots were pretty well. Like they boots and they shoes, like dress shoes, I fuck with. But they sneakers, nah, I couldn't really rock with Payless sneakers. Not to say I didn't have Payless sneakers, because sometimes that's all your parents can afford was Payless at certain times. So I did work Payless, but I did rock mostly I rock name brand shoes like Nikes and all that type of shit. Mostly Nikes I kind of wore. Growing up was a lot of Nikes and shit, like different kinds of Nikes and shit like that. But 50 Cent's bringing back the G Unit. The G Unit Nike, the G Unit Reebok brand is coming back. So I ain't copping them though, but I do fuck with 50 Cent, his movement, his hustle. I wasn't never really a big fan of Reebok like that or the G Unit sneakers, but I feel like they look pretty well. Like I will rock them like the all white ones. If you get different color ones, I will rock these. They look like something like a color that he had before, if I'm not mistaken. I never had them, but I think they had this kind of color on a Reebok collection that they had a few years ago. Um, but he definitely gonna make some money off of it. So it's real interesting to see him bring back the brand, and hopefully they make some more gear. Everybody's mostly rocking the G Unit tank tops and shit. Who remember back in the day, everybody was rocking the G Unit tank top and shit, and the G Unit hats and shit like that. It wasn't really the sneakers like that. Like the G Unit sneakers, people wasn't really rocking like that. But they came out during my I think high school years, something like that. They came out with it. We wasn't really feeling like that. People, like I said, people was mostly rocking like 50 Cent, like the shirts, the brand itself, like the t-shirts and shit. But the sneakers, people wasn't rocking the Reebok brand like that back in the day. But yeah, 50 Cent's bringing back the brand. Man, 50 Cent on the move though, y'all. 50 Cent hustler, bro. I give all respect to 50 Cent. Like it ain't too many rappers still doing it like he doing it, like making money, and he don't even gotta touch music no more. But anytime he hopping back in the studio, like he still do music if you want to say, because he does put music out on all his TV shows, all his TV show theme songs are all hit songs. That's all written by him, produced by him, whatever. So he's still making money off music if you want to put it that way. 50 Cent don't have to put out a music no more. All he gotta do is do a fucking show and put out a fucking theme song. That theme song gonna hit. So that's better than putting out an album right now, I'd say, because everybody gonna listen to that theme song. Whoever watches any 50 Cent projects, you gonna know the fucking theme song about fucking heart. This a rich, rich town. I just come from the poorest part. I mean, that's power. I never took a path nowhere. Until life of bruises, I live, I learn. I'm from a city full of yellow caps and skyscrapers. It's hard to get apart in this world without paper. You know what I mean? Like 50 Cent theme songs hit, they hit. Like his theme songs gonna do numbers more than people motherfucking albums. You feel me? What's up though, YouTube? We just randomly talking about different subjects and topics real fast. You know what I mean? Just a quick topic. Talk about 50 Cent bringing back the G Unit sneakers. The G Unit sneakers for Reebok. 50 Cent is bringing them back. They will. I don't know when they're gonna be back in stock. I gotta check. He was just advertising them right here. I was checking out his little advertisement commercial that 50 Cent was putting out. You know what I mean? Like I said, they coming back out. What you feel about them, y'all? Y'all fucking with them?
To remind everybody who started. So in the hood, they say 50 made your sneaker look right, yo. Just can't believe Reebok
did it deal with the psycho. Reebok, y'all. They trying to bring Reebok. But we could get this, yeah, Robin. We don't cut. It's going down. Cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how it goes down. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangsta?
They just wait for the right moment.
Y'all fucking with the color?
Remind everybody who started. So in the hood, they say 50 made your sneaker look right, yo.
Can't believe Reebok did a deal with a psycho. Can't believe Reebok did a deal with a psycho. They back, man. The Reeboks, they trying to rebirth Reebok. Can't believe Reebok did a deal with a psycho. Like I said, this was a quick ass conversation. Just to see who might pop up in here. My mission is to do at least 2 lives out today. I've been noticing that my morning lives hit more. Like my morning lives be hitting. I don't know why. But my morning lives are what's holding this page down. It's my morning lives right now. My afternoon lives be down. Ain't a lot of people coming up in here. Even with good conversation. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to Halle Berry. I think she just turned 60 years old, maybe a few days ago. Halle Berry still look good for her age. At 60 years old, Halle Berry can still get it. Boy, I'm telling you, being in your 60s and shit like that, boy, it's a whole different type of wave now when it comes to certain people. If you take care of yourself, right, you take care of your body, mind, and soul. Like I said, health is wealth. That's one thing I'm about to actually be getting on real, like starting like now. Like when it comes to health and wealth and just trying to make myself a better self, a better me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to become right now. A better version of myself every day. And I have a lot of work to be done, y'all. A lot of work, starting with physical stuff and things I gotta take care of and doctors and shit like that I need to see. And then I got a lot of shit I gotta do. And I will be doing within these next couple of weeks. So I'm about to transition into a lot of health things, a lot of health, and back into fitness too. I'm about to heavy get back into working out again, and you know what I mean, get back into it. Took like a month off, and I'm about to really get back and fuck shit up now. I'm about to about to start fucking shit back up now. Fuck with these weights again at my house. Get back into my push-ups every day, at least like 150 push-ups. You know what I mean? Like it's time to get back, y'all. Get health right. Dentist, all that shit. You said 50 Cent? Yeah, 50 Cent putting out the Reebok. The 50 Cent, let's replay that before you nice again. 50 Cent is releasing the Reebok sneakers that he once had.
Right, yo. Just can't believe Reebok did a deal with
G Unit 50 Cent. These sneakers came out in early 2000s stuff, but he's relaunching them now. The G Unit sneakers from Reebok. 50 Cent collab.
Time tested it.
Depending on how old you are, you might remember these. If you ain't that old, then you ain't gonna remember these. But
Change
these
the
came
game.
out in the
Keep
earlier
it right next.
2000s.
Some names never fade.
Let me know if you messing with the color, y'all. Y'all like the G
Moment
Unit sneakers coming
to
out?
remind everybody who started. So in the hood, they say 50 made you
Think it's no right, yo. Can't believe Reebok did the deal with a psycho. That's an old line he used to say. Yeah, but 50 Cent is launching back
You don't bring
the
back a
old
legend
sneakers, y'all.
unless it still means something.
That was 1 hour
Time
ago.
tested it. The streets remembered it.
What was 1 hour ago?
You can change the game.
Are you looking at the video? Yeah, 50 Cent just did that little commercial and put it on his IG. So I just shared it to one of my IGs and shit like that. Like I said, man, Halle Berry still looking good at 60 years old. She just turned 60 years old. Halle Berry still looking good, boy. Tell you, boy. Halle Berry still looking like a snack at 60, boy. She still get it, boy. Halle Berry, yeah. Boy, Halle Berry still looking good. This is what 60 look like now. We in the whole damn generation because people will still tap that. People still gonna try to tap that. Halle Berry still looking good at 60, boy. I tell you, we in a whole damn different generation now, y'all. We in a whole damn generation now. Back in the day, you feel like 60 used to look old to people. Like, oh, she's 60. 60 look good. If you take care of yourself, 60 and it being in your 60s look good. Because I bet you that there be guys my age or younger that will still try to get at Halle Berry. That age shit don't mean nothing. She still look good, kept her body right. Skin look good. Like, man, she look good. Health is right. You know what I mean? She's still glowing at 60 years old. You know what I mean? So happy birthday. And then probably her birthday was probably a few days ago. I'm not 100% sure, but I know she just turned 60 years old. So there's some news that I seen on my IG and shit like that. 50 Cent coming out with the G Unit sneakers. He relaunching them back. And Halle Berry just turned 60 years old. Time is flying, y'all. Time is going by fast, bruh. I swear. What else is happening? Oh, yeah, somebody boxing. Ray J and Orlando Brown is supposed to be fighting. That shit look corny, y'all. Look at these two motherfuckers, yo. Look at these two motherfuckers, y'all. Didn't Ray J just get his ass knocked out like a month ago? Everybody hit that like button, y'all. Orlando Brown and Ray J, y'all. This shit gonna be a hilarious fight. Bruh, that shit gonna be funny. Then Ray J just got knocked out. Then Ray J just get his shit cracked. Pause. Then Ray J just get his motherfucking head cracked open and shit, fuck around in the ring, thinking that shit was sweet, trying to finesse people out of money. And the guy he was fighting wasn't really with that shit. Like, bro, I'm about to just knock this nigga out for some real shit, bro. Fuck all that. Oh, we just gonna be tapping each other and all that shit, running around the ring. Like, nigga, fuck that shit. Boy, boom, we put hands on Ray J like the second round, some shit like that. He put hands on Ray J. That shit was funny. People be sleeping on Orlando Brown, bro. He about to chip Ray J up. Watch, y'all. Orlando Brown gonna put hands on Ray J. Boy, he gonna fuck him up. Everybody be thinking Orlando Brown crazy and shit like that, but Orlando Brown be dropping some jewels on motherfuckers, even about Diddy, about the industry. Like, Orlando Brown be speaking the truth, and he been speaking the truth for years. Everybody thought he was crazy like Kanye West. Even Kanye West be speaking the truth. Every time you speaking the truth, people think you fucking crazy for some reason. Every time you speaking the truth about somebody or something or a situation, everybody think you fucking crazy all the time. You're not always crazy. They not always speaking some false shit. You know what I mean? You really gotta hear people out. Orlando Brown been calling out for help for years, and people thought he was just crazy. And then a lot of shit that he was saying was all fucking truth and facts. You know what I mean? A lot of shit he was saying was facts when it comes to Orlando Brown. He's saying a lot of shit that was facts. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of shit, y'all. Now people looking at him like, hold on real fast, y'all. Now people looking at him. People looking at Orlando Brown like, damn, they really want to listen to Orlando Brown now, because some of the shit that he was talking about was a cat. I'm still here though, y'all. Some of the shit he wasn't talking about was in cat. I'm here though, y'all. I just don't want to be fully on camera. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of shit Orlando Brown was talking about wasn't cap, y'all. It was not cap. Not everything he was talking about was cap. Not everything is cap, y'all. Damn, y'all. Yo, YouTube, hit that like button, tap into the page, hit that notification bell. I do appreciate the likes I do have. I do appreciate people that do be popping up to my page now and showing love to the page, timing in on conversations. Every live, for the last week or so, we've been having good conversations on this platform. You know what I mean? So I want to keep it going like that. Good conversations with good people. I do need my algorithm to get pushed more into the algorithm. It's like I said, my morning lives be hitting a little bit more now where I'm like, I'm gonna have to start going live more in the morning time. And I feel like I get more love in the morning time with people when my lives been kicking up a little bit more. And like I said, I don't really have an age restriction like that. And the reason why is just like we're gonna have adult conversations. And nowadays you can't tell what people are, how old people are, and if they're a kid watching. As long as you put on your YouTube shit that it's for adults and it's for 18 and up, it's nothing you can do about it no more. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing you can do. Sometimes this younger generation need to hear shit from our generation. You know what I mean? They need to hear real facts about shit. That's why I don't really block a lot of people like I used to, like kids and shit. A kid can't really come here and have a conversation with us and time in on shit because you too young. But you could just listen. Ain't nothing wrong with just listening, sitting back and listening. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting back just listening. I think today gonna be my last day for a while. Hitting on something. Trying to see about this damn electric scooter. I might be able to take y'all on a ride too. Like I said, I might be having some riding scooter content. Not really me doing like deliveries on it. I'm not really gonna record that, but I might record like after that, after some deliveries and some shit like that. I might record me going back home and shit like that, riding around. Y'all might get some of that content. So y'all will get some ride around content a little bit. A little bit more. You might get some ride around content coming up in a few weeks. Ride around content with topics. You feel me? So we will be doing some little bit of riding around content. Little bit of riding around content. Just gotta figure out some shit. Hold on, YouTube family. I'm still here though, y'all, but we just gonna get off camera for a hot second. We're just gonna get off camera for a hot second, YouTube. It's a rainy day out here, y'all. It's a rainy day, y'all. Man, Dre, salute with it. What's up with it, bro? What's going on? How you doing, bro? How's everything going with you? Hopefully everything is going well with you. Everybody hit that like button. I appreciate it. Shit, I'm outside in the rain. It's raining outside, out cooling. Was talking about 50 Cent. 50 Cent dropping. I don't know if you remember. Remember the old let me get my other phone too. You remember the old G Unit sneakers that was released in the early 2000s? 50 Cent bringing them back out, right? He bringing them back out. The old 50 Cent G Unit sneakers, he's bringing them back out. For those that are 50 Cent fans and for those that really rock, everybody hit that like button. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. That pushes the page in the algorithm. For those that forgot to hit the like button, I appreciate it, man. Much love. Yeah, but he is releasing the old G Unit sneakers. I was talking about that. Everything smooth, my boy on the ground work. Yeah, yeah, get that money, bro. Get that money, bro. Get that money. I don't know, Dre. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember these shits. The old 50 Cent shoes. The old G Unit from Reebok. I don't know if you remember these shits, but 50 Cent about to relaunch these shits soon. Trying to relaunch Reebok a little bit. Like I said, I haven't heard shit about Reebok. So he bringing these shits back, y'all. Sneakers still right though. Can't believe Reebok did the deal with the Psycho. Bringing them back, man. Old school flavor, early 2000 flavor, man. Early 2000 flavor, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Little yeah, Yankee fitted G Unit sneakers. Yeah, when they come to the hustle, ain't nothing you can. Hell yeah, you remember that shit, right, man? That used to be the shit, man. So I can't believe Reebok did the deal with the Psycho. Bringing back that old era, man. He bringing back that early 2000 swag. You feel me? Like, so I don't know when the release date is though, but they've been talking about this. He was talking about this for like a year. So now he finally put out his little promo commercial on his IG and shit like that. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like the Junior shit about to get lit, bringing that shit back. I never copped them. I never had any like G Unit merchandise, but I know I might cop them. I don't know. I might cop. I haven't had Reeboks in a minute, and I used to fuck Reeboks when I was a kid, but I haven't had Reebok. I never had Reeboks as an adult. So 50 Cent might bring me back to fuck with Reeboks. Maybe an all white pair with the blue in it, shit like that. You feel me? Like an all pair. You know what I mean? Might have to get me I don't know about a Yankee hat, but I might have to get me a Knicks hat with it. You understand? Might have to get me a Knicks hat to rock. Maybe white and blue or some shit like that. You feel me? But I might fuck with them, depending on what the price look like and shit like that. If I think it's worth the price, I might cop me a pair with a Knicks hat. I do need to get me a Knicks hat. Haven't got me a Knicks hat yet. Shit. Need to get me some Knicks merchandise. Yeah, but he relaunching and he relaunching the sneakers and shit like that. And that's just sneakers. He's still doing his shows. He just finished Raising Canaan. It was one of my favorite series. Let me know if anybody here fuck with Power or the Power series. If anybody been keeping up with the Power series, which is Power, Ghost, Raising Canaan. The Origins that's coming out. 50 Cent got that new boxing fight lane that just came out. Fight lane is dope. Fightland is official. I think they're like on the third episode. I need to catch up. I only seen the first one, but so far that shit look official, y'all. So far, Fightland look official though. But I feel like Raising Canyon gonna be top tier. I feel like I like Raising Canyon than Ghost and Power. What's up? What's up? What's up? AE, what it do? What it do? Hit that like button. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. We just doing a quick vibe. I'm just outside in the rain, conversating with the people for a hot second. I appreciate you hitting the like button for you, boy. I know some people forget to hit the like button. No, no disrespect. I got you, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love, much love, much love and respect. I don't know if you are a man or a woman, so regard that. You know what I mean? Whoever you is, I appreciate it. Much love and respect to you. We're talking about 50 Cent putting out the old G Unit sneakers from the early 2000s. I'm a man. Okay, okay, okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, 08. I appreciate it. Oh 08. Or, yeah, what is that? 08 or 08? 08. Hey, I'm just gonna call you AE. Appreciate it. Much love and respect, man. Everybody in the chat vibing with your boy for a hot second. Definitely appreciate it. We outside in the rain though. Like I said, 50 Cent bringing out the old G Unit sneakers from the early 2000s, bringing that shit back. Let me know what y'all be watching on TV. Like I always have my favorite series is the Power series. You know, Power, Ghost, Raising Cannon's been one of my favorite shows. Let me know what kind of shows y'all been rocking with lately, y'all. So sometimes y'all might be watching some shit that put me on. The new Spider-Man came out. I wanted to take my son to see that shit. Toy Story 5 came out. I never seen Toy Story 3 or 4. That you know, came with. Yeah. That game was fire, man. It's only me in your life. I'm going to stay too. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. You know, some people be talking show. It's only one person in your life though, and you know when you see it's not too many people in the live, and you just stick around to out of respect, man. Respect to that. People bounce in and out my chat, so even though you might only see 1 2 people, when I end the live, I be having like close to 100 people that actually came through and viewed the page. So that's kind of what counts when it comes to the algorithm. How many people came and viewed the page for a little bit. So I do be getting like 100 viewers when people do pop up. It just some lives are better than the other ones. Like I said, my morning lives hit a little bit more than my afternoon lives. I need to do a late live too. I think if I did a morning live and a late live, I think those lives will hit. But then again, like I said, I'm always gonna say this: support the right people on YouTube. Support the ones that fuck with you, right? The people that fuck with you on YouTube, try to support them too. Try to get these pages monetized before February 1st, so we can start making a little bit of revenue off this bitch. Got my boy Dre working and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people are working. So when you working and stuff like that, I'm the same way. When working and stuff like that, I can't be on everybody's live like that, but I do try my best to pop in. Yeah, man, I got to go. I will be back. Man, I appreciate it. AE, I appreciate you for showing love. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And when it comes to going live, right, I tell people this: when you're a small creator, sometimes you just have to stay live a little bit longer. People, oh, by the way, before I go, I hope you, man, AE, I appreciate it. Much respect. I appreciate it. Shit, my goal is just to network with people. That's just the goal. To have good people in the chat like you and Dre and all that stuff. Just have good people that fuck with the page and show a little bit of support. So that's the goal. The goal is to build up a little audience with the right people, a team of people. Not even an audience. I want to build up the right team of people. You know what I mean? Just in case it might benefit you in the long run too. That's a fact though. If you on the right page, and I'm on a couple pages that's like that too. When you on the right page, the right people will start to follow you. So it's all about the right people, connected with the right people on these social media shit. That's what it's about. Connected with the right people on social media. Make it benefit you. Like I said, social media could be a good ass platform if you use it the right way. That is enough for me. Oh man, YouTube. take my ass in the house for these damn mosquitoes start to kill me. Boy, I tell you, especially when it rain, these mosquitoes will eat you alive out here. If I feel like if mosquitoes and ants were a little bit bigger, boy, they'd take over the whole world. Ants would definitely take over the whole world. For real, for real. If ants were a little bit bigger. As if ants was a little bit bigger than what they were, they'd take over the fucking world. Hopefully ants never fucking grow. Because if ants ever grow, like and develop bigger ants, like real big ants, well, we got trouble. What's up with it? What up with it? What's up? Thanks y'all tapping in. Thanks y'all for tapping that like button. What's up with it, y'all? We just been having a quick ass conversation. I've been live for over a half hour. You know, basically a quick ass live talk about 50 Cent releasing the new sneakers. Trying to get to know people that pop inside the chat. Just a quick conversation. That's about it. About to come back inside the house because it's just starting to get mosquitoes. What are you streaming about? Well, this is an open topic platform, so I talk about a lot of different things. I was just talking about 50 Cent releasing his old sneakers back with Reebok, so I was talking about that. A little bit of like I was talking about just motivation too. Today's been like a motivation page where I haven't had like a direct topic, but I've been going off on a few different things. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is an open topic platform, so I go off the chat and I just time in and add different topics when that pop in my mind or things I see. Like I said, I was talking about Halle Berry. She just turned 60 years old, and I was basically talking about 50 Cent putting out his new sneakers. The old new sneakers, they old to us for people that's from my generation, but it might be new to y'all. Like I said, the new old 50. I'll play one more time.
Bring back a legend, unless it still means something.
What would you do
Time
if
tested.
someone donated $500?
Streets
What
remember.
would I do? I'd be thankful.
You can change the game, but you can't rewrite a
I'd be
legacy.
thankful. You know what I mean? It's only much
Some
you
names never
can do,
fade.
but being thankful
They
is
just wait
the
for the
most
right
important
moment
thing. Is to
to
be
remind
thankful.
everybody who started. So in the hood, they say 50 made your sneaker look right, yo. Just can't believe
What would you
Reebok
do?
did a
And
deal with
what would I
Psycho.
do with the money? Invest into the channel more. Invest into maybe somebody else. What
You don't
is
bring
getting
back a legend,
donated
unless
500
it
right
still means
now?
something.
But I appreciate it. Much love and
Time
respect.
tested.
Whoever can donate that much money.
Streets
I
remember.
don't feel like that would be true for
You
somebody
can
to donate
change the
that much
game,
money. But
but you
yeah,
can't rewrite a
I'd be
legacy.
thankful. Anybody would be thankful
Some names never
to
fade.
receive a blessing from
They just
somebody and
wait for the right
somebody
moment
to want to send
to
you money
remind
and stuff
everybody
like
who
that. Even if it's
started.
a dollar, $2.
So in the hood, they say 50 made your sneaker look right,
Everybody
yo.
work
Just
hard for
can't
their
believe
money.
Reebok
You
did
know
a
what I
deal
mean?
with Psycho.
So somebody giving me money, only thing I can say is being thankful for it because I know people work hard for their money. Just like me, I support other people too. And I have cashed at people and I have super chatted people before and shit like that. I have gave money to different platform creators and shit like that. And for the right ones, if I had more money to give, I will give. I'm like a giver too. If I have the money, money I don't care about once I have it, but I don't always have it like that. You know what I mean? So sometimes I can't give somebody $20, shit like that, because shit, I might need that for certain little things going on in my life. You know what I mean? I ain't no balling like that, but I'm taking care of business. I'm just only take care of business, but shit, we all can get better in life. You know what I mean? We all can, like I said, enough money ain't enough money. You know what I mean? Enough money. You know what I mean? A lot of money, not enough money. Saying that if that's the words of Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? So being rich ain't enough because there's always somebody richer than you or things that you can't get. You know what I mean? If I had $1 million, what would you do with it? If you had 1 million, if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, the first thing I would do is take care of any debt I got. That'd be the first thing I do. Second thing is put it into different accounts. The third thing is to make sure my close friends and family is okay with $1 million. You gotta understand too, $1 million ain't a whole lot of money like it used to be. So you can't really like change everybody's life with $1 million, but you can make the certain people comfortable. So I'll probably give a couple people a couple $1,000 each, my close friends and close people. You know what I mean? Maybe I give them like $4,000 or $5,000 each just to help pay off some bills for them to keep them afloat for a while and make sure my sons is cool, put some money away, and probably invest. You know what I mean? Maybe buy a house, probably buy my own self a house, and then buy a rental house where I can rent it out to somebody. And the way is to with $1 million, you want to figure out how to continue to make money or bring money in with that money. So that's what my thing would be investing. Everyone subs to this guy. You know what I mean? So That would be my plan. Like take care of debt, help take care of other people's problems. Maybe like 5 people, like my mom, my dad, my sister, and maybe like a couple of like my closest cousins and my best friends. That's like my brothers. I'll probably make sure maybe like 10 people. I'll probably make sure they good and not make sure they rich because $1 million you can't make everybody rich, but you can maybe do little light stuff that can take the weight off people for a while and help them get over. You know what I mean? And that's how you I feel like let's say you're a basketball player, you make 60 mil, right? If you make 60 mil, if I make 60 mil, right, out of contract a year, some shit like that, a lot of my close friends and family members won't have to struggle no more. Because what I'll do is I'll pay like their rent maybe for a few months. And I'm like, okay, you got 5 or 6 months to get your shit right. That means you save up your money, so you're gonna be good now. I don't have to make you rich. You're just gonna stay afloat. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be over where you're not stressed no more. And I feel like the take care. I'm going to go now. Okay, peace out. But that's the main thing. I appreciate you asking that too, because you started a conversation. So I definitely love you starting a conversation with that. Hold on, fast YouTube. You have a good one though. You have a blessed one. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. I do appreciate the likes. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. I've been doing okay with likes so far on this page and holding up good conversations. And like I said, y'all can ask me certain questions. And you asked the perfect question about what would I do with $1 million and shit like that. Open topic conversations is to open. I would love for people to start asking questions like that, not just to me, to the chat. You know what I mean? Like ask questions. What would you do with $1 million, y'all? Would you help your family out? What would y'all do with $1 million? People inside the chat. Maybe people that would time in. Maybe I'll get on another conversation like that. Opens up the door. And maybe there might be a question I might ask in every live. Like if you had one thing you can change, what would you do? If you had $1 million, what would you do? You know what I mean? Little questions like that. You know what I mean? Let me know in the chat too. Maybe like get some more people to time in with it. I might start asking people like topics like that. Other than me having topics, asking you a direct question or you asking me a direct question is engagement that I want to bring to the channel. Facts. 100%. 100%. Let's get these likes up. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Come network. Come build. Let me know what you would do with $1 million, y'all. Know what I mean? What would you do with $1 million? What would you do with $1 million? Sometimes I be playing. I got a little guy. I play the game on here sometimes. Sometimes I game. I might bring that back. I need to build my audience up so I can game a little bit on here. Like I do have ways where I do phone game from my phone. So if y'all into game content a little bit, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so I can start building that up too on this side. Maybe later tonight, maybe I'll stream some games. I haven't did that in a while. So I'm gonna do both ways so people know what time it is. Hit that like button. People get mad when I stream the bootleg way, but the bootleg way is the only way I be getting some viewers and people to pop in. So if people don't pop into where I go on Prism and y'all don't pop up to that live how I really stream through the phone, then I'm gonna have to do it the bootleg way for now until I start getting people inside the audience. So I might game today or tomorrow. I haven't gamed on here in a while. So hit that notification bell. The notification bell is important because it will show you when I'm live. You know what I mean? Hit that notification bell. I think I'm about to start doing Pacific times so people can know I'm live. I'm like, yo, I'm live at this time. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people just don't see I'm live. A lot of my people that fuck with my page just don't see I'm live. Some people don't get notifications till you like an hour in. I think that's what YouTube tries to do too. If you got a small channel, like it takes longer for people to get notified that you're live. One thing I'm noticing about how this, how the system works though. Like I said, having one, two, three people, four people, five people pop up here and there, it does boost up the page into the algorithm a little bit. So I am thankful for the little hours and the watch time I do get. I appreciate it for a quick conversation. Like I said, 50 Cent is putting out the OG Unix sneakers, relaunching them. Let me know if y'all gonna be fucking with them Reeboks. I haven't bought Reeboks in a minute, but I might. I might fuck with some Reeboks. You feel me? I might. I might fuck with some Reeboks. Hold on, y'all. Nigga might fuck with some Reeboks. But what's up with it, chat? What is good with it, chat? What is good with it? What is good with it, chat? Let me know what y'all got going on inside this mug. Let me know what you got going on, you two family. When I start having more people up in this bitch, we're gonna have a real good conversation. Like I said, somebody asked me what would I do with $1 million. I gave my answer. I would help family out. I would pay debt off, and I invest that into like a business, a property where I can bring income in. That's what I would do with $1 million. Would definitely help out a few people that I really like fuck with and love. So that's exactly what I do. $1 million ain't a lot of money, but you can make some shit shake off and finesse some stuff if you know what you're doing with $1 million. You feel me? And I feel like if I had $1 million, I won't be rich forever. Like, you still gotta bring money in because that money might not last the whole time. But there's ways you can live a real comfortable life. But you still can live a good, comfortable life. Especially that shit, especially if you went out country. Man, I swear, bro, everybody in Vietnam and Thailand and shit like that, bro. If you went to Thailand with American $1 million, boy, you live like a fucking king over there. You could buy a mansion over there and live good with $1 million. You know what I mean? Like there's people surviving over there with a decent YouTube check that moved out the country that's doing real well. And they're not like millionaires, but they make a decent amount of money where they can survive. So imagine if you went there like with $1 million. If you went there with $1 million, boy, you'll live like a fucking king over there. Real talk. You'll live like a motherfucking king over there, YouTube. What to go to Thailand with $1 million, boy, you live like a fucking king over there. Yeah, man. But that's about it though, YouTube. I just want to come on here for I do my little 40-minute, 50-minute lives. I've been on here for a little bit. I probably might go back live. Like I said, I might game later on. I want to really bring some little gaming content to it and get some eyes on here. And you know what I mean? Like it could be interesting and be some good content like that too. So definitely tap into what when I do go live with the game. That is some content to add on. Other than me doing topics, I do play the game here a little bit. And I do little things with this page. So definitely stay tuned, y'all. I'm trying to add this little entertainment to it. Plus network with the people more. So hit that like button, hit that notification bell. And I will be live